Notice the hand that he's got in front, his lead hand, okay? I'm going to automatically, I want to grab it. Now notice I put my other hand here, my right hand here. Just kind of resting it here. What I'm doing is I'm loading the mouse trap, is what I like to call this. So the cheese is my face. Anyone in the right mind is going to see my face is wide open, but this is just a trap like everything in karate. So as he extends and goes for my face, I just simply bring this block up, I grab his neck, and then I throw the elbow strike. I want to pull him into it rather than lean. So I want to pull him in and maintain my structure in the horse stance with my spine straight. Don't try to lean and step up because he could easily throw you if he understands jiu-jitsu or judo. I'm trapping his foot by stepping on it. I'm stepping on the toes with my toes. This way it keeps him from being able to step back and get out of the range of what I'm doing. So, again, he pushes, he's got his guard up, I grab, he punches, I trap, and I strike. Now remember, the trap is just very temporary. It's just moving this over. I could end up trapping it right up here and lock it in and strike him. Or I might have just pushed it down and got in close enough to where he can't strike back with it. Try to pull him in. So I'm here. Now what I did was I don't want to stop here with this facing his head, okay, because now he could punch around this to hit me. What I want to do is go by his head, leaving the window of opportunity in here, so that his thought now is going to be to punch my head. He goes through this window of opportunity. I'm guiding this in, okay, right into my elbow. That's this in Naihanchi. So I'm guiding this in. I'm quickly switching to here. I'm shuffling in and I'm hitting this femoral triangle area, groin 1. I'm going to pull this tight and just turn my waist to break the arm before I come back. Alright, so we're going to stop right at this point here on this technique. So again, I stepped out, guide, break, shuffle in, hit. Want to get nice and tight, break. This also controls this arm by doing this way, so you can get a good view. I'm shaking hands with this guy now, alright? And he's deciding to throw a lefty technique at me, so he's going to throw a lefty punch. What I'm going to do is quickly come right up here and grab his head and throw the elbow in. Okay? So right as I see him starting to cock his fist back, I pull this up, grab here, and throw that elbow in. I'm getting in between his stance, in between his legs here, so that I'm in a structurally superior position to him, in case I need to uproot him. Okay, so now, watch what I did. I grabbed his thumb, just like this. I reach up and I grabbed his head. I shuffled in. I throw that Naihanchi elbow. Okay, so I'm trapping his arm, making it difficult for him to do anything over there, and then I'm throwing that elbow in, supporting it for extra power. Thanks again. Visit us to the side. So I'm here. A lot of times when I'm fighting, he kicks. I bring this leg back to get in it. I can now go forward between his legs to break and uproot his stance and strike him, coming in this way. One thing this does is, if I come in this way at him, I'm striking high, usually his guard goes up and it leaves this open. Part of his other leg and ending up by the Achilles tendon or by the ankle, okay, to either break or twist his ankle. So immediately when he comes up, I'm not trying to catch it out here, okay, and then come in. I don't want to lean my spine at all. When he's coming at me, I want to keep my spine upright, so I kick in and then I crush down into his other leg. I simultaneously am hammer striking this way. So when he comes in, I come up, I kick, I hammer strike down as he's going down. So I'm destroying the leg and destroying, okay, or I'm hitting to his brachial plexus area, okay? So if you don't believe these moves work, a lot of times my students come back to me and tell me different things that have happened to them, okay? And one of my students, I won't mention which one, his son was getting beat up by two guys that were much older than his son, was only like 16 years old. And these guys were on the part of the Naihanchi kata. You come in here to here, or on this side here to here. Depending on which style you do, you probably have a move that's very similar to that. What we're doing is a quick tai sabaki, so when he comes in, I'm going here. Okay? Now I'm going to use this motion here. Okay, notice I came here on this motion here, and then I'm going to use the outside strong block here. I can even wrap up and finish him with this. Okay? Now, we don't call this an actual bunkai. It's more teaching you how to flow and fight with a kata. So he's punching in, I'm quickly here, here, here. Again, punch, here, here, here. Wrap it and strike.